Welcome to Tiger TV. I'm Lainey Heath.
And I'm Ivy Story, and today is Friday, November 1st.
Now to Jacob Biddle with today's words of wisdom.
Good morning, Harris County Carver Middle School Tigers. This is Jacob Biddle with a few words of wisdom. You know those little plastic alarms that stores put on jeans and shirts and bathing suits? And the clerks that stand in front of the dressing rooms and check how many things you take and how many things you bring out? And the security cameras and the security guards. All those things cost a lot of money, and retail stores have to spend all that money because so many people try to steal from them. Who do you suppose pays for all that security stuff? We do. That's right, we pay for it with higher prices. Now imagine this. What would it be like if everyone were honest and trustworthy and stores didn't need to spend so much money on security? They could drop all their prices and you could have more money to spend and more money to give to those in need. We're all hurt when people do the wrong thing, but as they say in Hawaii, no one is hurt by doing the right thing. Today, remember, everyone wins when we do what's right. With something to think about, this is Jacob Biddle. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
I hope you are showing your school spirit today as all of us at HCCMS say no to drugs. As you go about your day, ask your teacher's permission to take a selfie at the school spirit frame and send them in to be a part of our celebration for today.
Basketball tryouts will be held on November 14th and 15th from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. All students must have a current physical, medical release, concussion, and cardiac arrest form on file in the 7th grade office by November 8th. To sign up, please use the link on our sports website. Now to a commercial for Junior Thespian Conference.
Thespian Conference. This year, the conference will be held at the Columbus Trade Center. February 29th, 2020 is the day to look forward to. It will be a fun-filled day with theater workshops for middle schoolers and teachers. These workshops will be presented by theater professionals and educators from around Georgia and other parts of the country. There will also be performance events that will be entered from the variety show. Individual events can also be selected by Miss Chain to compete at JTC. Individual events are judged by theater professionals, and the actors are offered feedback after presenting their act. The categories in which you can compete in include duet acting, solo musical, duet musical, group musical, and monologues. Students are limited to one event that must be under 5 minutes. This includes everything but monologues, which have to be under 3 minutes. This day is filled with fantastic theater-related activities, and we strongly encourage all advanced drama students to come and attend.
See Miss Chain to sign up for a fantastic conference. In other drama news, we will hold the HCCMS Variety Show and Spaghetti Supper next Thursday. Come have some spaghetti and entertainment and be waited on by HCCMS drama students. Dinner will begin being served at 6 p.m. Tickets are $5 at the door. We will also be having a silent auction that evening.
So thankful to all of the homerooms who have participated in our Trick or Treat So Tots Can Eat food drive. We will do final can collection today. Please leave all cans outside your door after homeroom. We will do our final tally and announce the homeroom who did the most for our county's hungry this Thanksgiving on Monday.
In the Impact Survey Form return, first place, Chapman, second place, Moore, third place, Gilstrap. Thank you all. We collected 306 total. Please continue collecting these forms and sending them in to Ms. Jeter's office if students continue bringing them in.
That's all we have for today. Please stay tuned at the end of the broadcast for today's Red Ribbon Week video.
We'll see you in the hallways.
Often.
Oh, I couldn't go longer than like 10, 15 minutes without hitting it. It was so addicting. I brought it with me everywhere I went.
Seema Herman never expected that what she thought was a harmless habit, vaping, would end up nearly killing her.
It took 2 days for my lungs to fail and I almost died.
The 18-year-old going viral with this photo from her hospital bed, a tube still pumping oxygen to her failing lungs. In her hands, a call to action.
Asked for like a pen and paper because that was the only way I could communicate. And I wrote, I want to start a no vaping campaign. That was the first thing I did when I opened my eyes.
Seema's story is just the latest in a landslide of incidents linked to vaping, sparking what many officials are calling a national health crisis.
What we've seen in the course of the past, let's say, month, is an increased number of people who are coming in with respiratory problems as a result of vaping.
So far, the Centers for Disease Control report more than 450 possible cases in 33 states of lung illness associated with vaping. And 6 deaths have been confirmed in California, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, Oregon, and now Kansas. Last Friday, the CDC issued a stark warning. If you are vaping, no matter how old you are, you should consider stopping.
Like, I didn't think of myself as a smoker. The vaping just makes it seem like it's nothing, like you're doing nothing wrong.
Seema was in high school when she started vaping nicotine.
I was 16 the first time, 15 even, the first time I bought it at a smoke shop. I went in and I was like, can I get a pack of Juul Pods? And they were like, how old are you? And I said 22. And they were just like, okay. It ended up becoming my oxygen. I couldn't live without it. I needed it all the time, every day. But because all of my friends were doing it all the time and no one else had symptoms that I had, I couldn't, like, I wouldn't even have imagined that maybe this is killing me.
Seema was an active, healthy teen. She'd been dancing for years, even making dance team her freshman year of college. But as her vaping habit increased, adding in cannabis, her ability to dance disappeared. She was vaping a cartridge a day. That's like smoking the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes in one day. Her parents had no idea their daughter had become hopelessly addicted.
This healthy dancer dancing 12 hours a week, stop dancing because of it. Stop living because of it. Stop going to school and college because of it.
Seema says she was feeling sick all the time.
Over a year, I lost like 50 pounds without trying.
50 pounds?
Yeah.
By this summer, Seema had stopped going to her college classes. She says her health issues were getting worse, but no doctor could nail down what was wrong.
Did you not tell the doctors that you vaped?
I actually did. I made sure that every hospital, every ER, every doctor's office I went to, I told them that I smoked.
But you never thought, I can't breathe, I feel like I'm gonna die. Maybe it's because I'm vaping every 10 to 15 minutes.
No doctor ever said, like, maybe you should stop vaping.
It all came to a head on August 15th when Seema's dad rushed her to the ER.
I said, go fast. Don't let me close my eyes. Don't let me fall asleep or I won't wake up.
Now, why did you say that?
Because I knew I was dying.
You felt death on you.
Yeah. It was terrifying. The worst part was I couldn't let it, like, my parents watch it happen to me.
But hospital staff couldn't figure out why Seema couldn't breathe. 2 days later, doctors had to put her on a ventilator.
I was begging them, vent her faster, she's going to die. And it was terrifying.
It was in that agonizing moment that Seema's cousin revealed her secret addiction.
She said, you know, she smokes every day. I said, what? What are you talking about? She said, she smokes every day. She smokes that vape. I said, you tell the doctors right now. You go tell the doctors right now. And I ransacked her room and I found all the vapes. They look like gum wrappers. They look like little candy wrappers. They look like little cute mascara wands.
This progression is so fast.
Dr. Catherine Melamed is a pulmonologist at UCLA Medical Center. She worked on Seema's case.
This was Seema's chest x-ray when she came into our hospital. These hazy white areas here at the base, at the bottom of her lungs, just show that she could have a pneumonia. But what you can then see is if we choose an x-ray from just less than 48 hours later, whoa. Now her lungs, all of this white haziness here is inflammation. From just day 1 to day 3 is remarkable.
Dr. Melamed is on the front lines of what health officials fear is an emerging crisis. The National Youth Tobacco Survey found a 78% jump in e-cigarette usage among high school students alone, but any research on the impacts of vaping lags far behind.
Part of vaping is heating oil and then inhaling that oil. And that's not something the lung is used to inhaling. And so with that comes an inflammatory reaction that then produces phlegm and sputum and gives the lungs sort of that wet cough phlegm property.
That sounds terrible.
Yes.
And dangerous.
Yes.
Last month, 17-year-old Tristan Zofeld described how he spent 18 days in the hospital fighting for his life after vaping.
I woke up just throwing up everywhere, and my heart was just pounding out of my chest, going 100 miles an hour.
Tristan lost 15 pounds and said he had to relearn to walk. And just yesterday, a Texas teen had to be rushed to the hospital after vaping at school.
He hit it, he passed out, and he would not wake up. Like, he was not waking up.
In Wisconsin today, a man was arrested for making thousands of illegal THC vaping cartridges.
Don't do it.
The state of New York is taking an aggressive approach in an attempt to find answers and crack down on black market products.
You shouldn't be vaping products that clearly you don't know what you're smoking or you're vaping.
Many vaping products are popular with young adults and teenagers, but no company has taken more heat than Juul, the industry leader. The company says it's designed to get adult smokers off cigarettes. But just this week, the FDA sent a warning letter to Juul accusing it of illegally marketing its nicotine vape products as safer than traditional cigarettes without proof. Juul responded, "We share these concerns about youth vaping." It adds it shut down its Facebook and Instagram accounts and recently began deploying new technology to verify IDs.
Is this her?
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
But Seema's mom blames the whole industry for trying to hook kids early.
The fact that they market this crap to children and they turn it into pink, pretty purple packaging candy pisses me off.
There's a lot we don't know about the both short-term and long-term consequences of vaping. And so I would just say, don't.
In the weeks since Seema has worked to rehab her lungs, she still feels that pull to pick up the vape.
Now I don't necessarily crave the nicotine. I don't necessarily crave the weed. It's just craving like the act of smoking. So that's been my hardest thing of like staying away from it.
But she hopes that going public with her story can keep her and countless others like her alive.
What would you tell somebody who's under 18, who's thinking about vaping and says, I'm just gonna try it one time to see what it's like?
I would show them my pictures and say, I tried it once too, and then I tried it another time, and then another time. It's just remembering that you don't need it, like it's gonna kill you.
For Nightline, I'm Adrienne Bankert in Los Angeles.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.